So this video is going to be a rant of mine. And as you can see, Charlie Baker was hired as the new NCAA president. He's the current sitting governor of the state of Massachusetts. We'll get back to him in a bit. So I'm pissed off the NCAA. I think Mark Emmert is a yes man. He's a village idiot. The NCAA lacks common sense. I think they're all idiots. And for years, all they did was fundamentally cater to greed and the conference presidents. All they cared about was making money. They didn't care really about the athletes. And Mark Emmert did not have very good relationships with the conference commissioners or college football coaches. He basically was a yes man. And so with the NIL is basically causing havoc in college football right now. But the NCAA knew this was possibly coming down the pipeline upwards of 10 years ago. They have spent anywhere from $60 to $300 million fighting it instead of putting some of that money into like getting some smart people in a room and saying, hey, this is what we need to do. They could have put up roadblocks to totally soften this landing or like make it a little better. But now that toothpaste is out of the tube and we are in for a wild ride. So Congressman Mark Walker and Congressman Anthony Gonzalez in 2018 and 2019 went to the NCAA and Mark Emmert and said, hey, this NIL thing, it's coming down the pipeline. Like, you need to get ready for it. And like I said, Mark Emmert was like, don't worry, it's not happening, because they had the lawyers and they thought they were going to be able to win. But the Supreme Court basically voted 9-0, and Judge Kavanaugh wrote a scathing review saying, hey, like, your profit model breaks almost every antitrust law and labor law, numerous labor laws, but it breaks a lot of antitrust laws. And like I said, they're making all this money off these athletes' backs. Yeah, they're getting scholarships, but at the end of the day, the way it works is almost like a corporation, but these players are not employees. So it's absolutely crazy. And now the NCAA hiring our man here, Charlie Baker, says it says a lot. It seems like they want to go the legislative route to fix a lot of these issues because he has zero NCAA experience, but he does have government experience. So like I said, I think the NCAA needs common sense. Like, for one, get rid of the early signing period. And secondly, we know what's happening right now. I bet college football, the Power 5 conferences, will break away from the NCAA and have its own governing model, because right now the NCAA literally is so incompetent from Mark Emmert's leadership that it's done. Like, I do not see a good outcome to this unless this guy can fix it through the government route, and we know how that usually goes. But best of luck.